get basketball.
Yeah.
But got remote. It's about PSL because they was team. When I went to Bukone, I wanted to, because I had a passion, building structures. So I did bricklaying and plastering. So never known by Vita civil engineering. Yeah, it's just a fancy name, but Samente. Arville, to be specific, is it's a township that is different from other townships. You know, you can specify, like you can classify Arville as a township and also as a suburban place.
So specifically, who's that one person that you look up to?
My mother. My mother raised us, me and my 3 siblings, single mother, single-handedly.
Straight out of Parental.
Hello, fellow Pelian, and welcome to the Pellyville podcast. Nayana viral thing, wayana wasa bona, wayana Peli bon. Matatante, obvious.
I love intro ya.
Yeah.
Utsamali Mkulube.
Yes.
But go ahead and look in Mkulube asin. Brian Mshengu Shavala. All the way barking Musatu Omopeli.
Yeah, Musatu Omopeli. But kamo koza kamo ustad.
Yeah, and get to history aga tomamubo matebele.
Ne?
So a brother, say fella.
Ish.
Oh yeah,
and speaking of history, what you missed on our very first episode, which you can still watch right now because it's ain't more YouTube, you just look for it as our very first episode. We spoke about the history of Peli, like how Atteridgeville came to and you know all the things that have happened that brought us to where we are at this moment. Like Batwa influencing the music, the dance, the clothes. You know, we spoke briefly just naming them, but this is one of those episodes. One of those people who are like right now. But this branding part of Atteridgeville. And yes, I'm speaking about none other than Masubulele, what black child, right?
Super excited to introduce Chale.
But Chale, how ki le mo Pellyville ga mo dintshang.
Ha, didn't tell it to go Portland.
No, man, thank you so much for joining us. I'm excited. It's an honor to be sitting with you. You know, you've literally built a magnificent brand, and I'd love for you to tell us you're a black child.
Okay, from Gomatomo.
Yeah,
please.
Eventing when I host Peli Colorful. One of my biggest sponsors, Mighty Media.
Okay.
So the owner of Mighty Media said to me, like the other day on phone, actually, don't you know anyone who can graphic design ko skolong? Nkamu patan na fees. Kano I know someone.
Hey.
I mean, go opportunity man. Ngasi pele feta mo pelaga so.
Exactly.
Aruke shop tamo register go Open Window Institute, Open Window School of Graphic Design, art. So I went there, got registered, and then Brabita paid for my fees. And then he said to me, I know who is no offer this course. Nga offer span, if you span. And then there's no get Brabita said to me, so are you ready to start spanning? And I said to him, no, Brabita, I want to start my own business. I think ready for who create my own thing. So that's where Black Child came in the picture.
Nice, Maropile Brabit. We still skolong hefeta wena onya ko merekela o setso chautai.
I'm talking about his intent.
Yeah.
Black Child, why the name Black Child?
I'm a black child.
Yeah.
You are a black child.
No. How did you come up with this name? Because this is brilliant. That's the one thing now identified about you. I was like, wow. You know, sometimes they are not with names. But this is that's why. Before Gary, maybe America I've always wanted to know, and always go how did you come up with the name? Like, what was the process besides thinking no black child?
Okay, being born and bred in a township.
Yeah.
There's a lot of poverty and and there's a lot of opportunities for black people.
Yeah.
But aba di bone.
Yeah.
Ba bang aba create opportunities to pursue what they have because of lack of funding, lack of other things. So me coming up with this brand, I want to show young people from where I come from, which is Arville, but anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Black child, anything is possible. I like that.
No, so it was one of those brands that just because it's Peli, it does not mean you can start something this great.
Well, here I am.
And you're doing great.
Yeah, well,
Testimony,
Black Child is doing great. There's a lot of celebrities that wear Black Child
Nice, it's awesome.
and well-known people.
Yeah. No, so but besides, let's stop nyana ka Black Child re phake nyana. I want to know who is Charlie. Like Charlie, ke motho ko kae, motho wa kae ko mo Peli, cause o roka Peli wa kae, where were you born? What's any guy school? You know, I feel like that's interesting.
Okay, all right. Well, na ke nna Arville, ke nna go Black Rogo, primary school, ke tsene ko Makhorane. Then I went to Valhalla Primary. From Valhalla, I went to Holy Trinity. Unfortunately, Holy Trinity I only did grade 8. And then I went to Bukone.
Okay.
Because I wanted to do engineering subject.
Okay.
Well, nobody gives that
Best school
engineering.
for that,
But when I went to Bukone, I wanted to, because I had a passion, building structures. So I did bricklaying and plastering. So never known by bita civil engineering.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a fancy name, but samente ke samente.
Samente.
Yeah.
I thought it was so rich. You can't tell what's so rich.
No, so Richie, my two siblings, my sister Lena and my brother Elijah. A lot of people ba mitiga Elijah Party. He's a philosopher, he's a life coach. But then so Richie.
Okay.
Because kalanchine ba yago shopo nyame me go jamal.
Okay. You go guys shopping.
No, down the road no more. Mkhona more le mali.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Lana Hotel Valley, that was your, never with Charlie.
Charles Greens and
Charles
Butchery.
Greens. So why were we with Charles Greens and Butchery?
Okay, Charles Greens, basically my mother's business is Tomilarik Safaladi Veg.
Yeah.
That's where the greens come from.
Oh,
So Narik Safaladi Veggie and Nasna a idea business so I know Charles Greens, maybe Gargelas born. Yeah.
Obviously.
Well,
So-
you know what I like, Kayonan too? Charleston wouldn't know. This is a long time ago. Mama how le maniaka, we were friends. Maniaka, di jo tsa ko wena re thomile di tsaka maniaka. Mara sa itse na go ke le mfana le nna re no ya ke le betsa na mmitsa ma. Mara ba utlwana blind, I was smart, yeah. Ba utlwana blind. So I like the fact that Charles is a second generation. Well, I wouldn't know. Yeah, business people. Something serious like Mukasi because we have a lot of people baba the businesses are go bona asang ba continue bona baba the business people. It's like almost like batswadi ba tsere bana ba isa sekolo mara bana ba yo berekela akenya gore makgowa ka gore maybe mara go ntshwara dira.
Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
Charles comes out of business and in his own right is a successful business person. It's a beautiful story that but one more pay need to hear.
Okay, just to add on that.
Yeah.
When I went to varsity, I studied hospitality management.
Okay.
So because I wanted to take my mother's business into another level.
Yeah.
So now I'm a chef by profession.
Oh, nice. Wow.
And
We're learning a lot of things. Now I'm learning a lot of things.
No, I'm a chef by profession.
Nice.
And being a graphic designer is just
On top of the...
it adds on to...
A man of many talents. Let's just put it that way.
You can say that. I can do other things that I cannot mention in the podcast.
Let's get into that.
What else can you do?
No, we'll make time for that. Yeah, so, but I can cook, I can make myself meals.
That's nice.
No, that is true. Ka hopola nako la ka re sele ba rekisa dikopo, dipok leg.
No. Nearly your beggars.
Oh, those slatters. Sorry,
Oh, yeah,
I'm confused.
yeah.
The business tamo peli ke tse dintsi. But no mara go hopola or ne ke nya ka di plata ne.
Mara, couple of respect, the title like Moyona. I didn't go to school for a good exam couple.
But when you go renga times any of go.
No.
By the way, there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong with exam couple, but
it's actually a big good
Oh,
business
yes, chef.
proposition.
No gal. Okay, so
Which is clear.
Charles, we ready platter. We ready barking the what the hors d'oeuvres. That's the word for it, right?
gourmet.
Yeah.
Gourmet hors d'oeuvres.
Gourmet.
Yeah, proper word. No man. So Charles, what is the one thing for you? You don't be proud to get a paid.
Well, there's history Mupeli. Well, looking up to people like Bus Camero. Then now one day I wanna.
No.
Okay, there's a place called Start. There's a shopping
Guys,
complex
maybe that's Camaro.
where they build Pick and Pay.
Yeah.
That place maybe is a Bus Camero.
Why?
It was a big supermarket back in the day.
Oh, okay.
Skamoroho was like our own Maponye. Back in the day. Unfortunately, his life was cut short.
But it actually
Because he
makes
could have
sense.
gone, but he was our own Maponye.
It makes sense, like the building structure. This should have been like a business. Barking.
One of the best well-run supermarkets you can find back in the day. The eyelets are sharp and all those things. Securities there, the parking security, everything they ran smoothly. It was nice. It showed the potential even then.
Okay.
Yeah, so it shows mopeli from business people who were great, and that's why we have business people who are great now.
Even
like
now, too.
Charles.
Sorry about that. Arville happened. My question was, what makes you proud to be a Pelian?
Pell is a. I think Atteridgeville, to be specific, is a township that is different from other townships. You know, you can specify, like you can classify Atteridgeville as a township and also as a suburban place, because there's a lot of things that other townships don't have. But Atteridgeville is one of the smallest townships, but it has a lot of things and a lot of opportunities, a lot of artists, celebrities that come from Atteridgeville. So I'm looking forward to being one of the people which I'm proud of. I'm proud to come from Atteridgeville because of people like Charles Greens.
Okay.
I look up to people like Charles Greens. I mean, Dimani started from nothing. Look at him, who never knew. Not who never knew, but
Facebook. You almost look forward to zona. What's stress? Specific people.
Entertain.
By these post to your high. And that's another side to him. You know, he's
So specifically, who's that one person that you look up to?
my mother. My mother raised us, me and my 3 siblings, single mother, single-handedly. And my mother raised 4 successful, 3 of my siblings are successful. So I would say for now, no, I wouldn't say now I'm successful yet, because
Trust me, you are.
Okay.
In my book, you are.
You are successful.
Maybe when it's your humility, I understand that. That's like that. You see what I mean?
But okay, what I'm saying, Gorina, I see myself for processing. I'm getting there. Mara, there's a lot of people that are looking up to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man.
But success, as if
Success has
success is a problem. Individually, you're successful because you manage to brand for so long.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, more business about we give up. But it's easy. It's the easiest thing to do. But when we the pain, we still continue, and that's impressive. So for 9, my book is you're successful.
Yeah.
Maybe I say well because I say publish.
No, so as you were saying, there's the history of Skamoro. So those are the people that or you know what, Peli ke betha mafatla ka yona?
Well, the reason Kirile example gas Camero. That shopping space Sas Camero Honebenung has converted into something big, which is Pick and Pay. Pick and Pay is the only retail shop ending to knitting kabuyo, namo space in Sas Camero. Well, there's other things that I can mention, but okay, sharp. No girlfriend, but
Yeah, our friend.
Friend Bamfanak.
That's why we're here.
A lot of people don't know this. But that space Sagos Camero, Honali in upper level, Camo the shop
Yeah.
Okay.
it's the first place here host a strip show.
Yeah. True. True.
And I was one of the people Baba inviting.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Horo strip.
So-
Horo strip.
No,
okay.
come on.
I'm gonna buy inviting.
Bang-
I've been invitation, it
Yeah.
can be anything.
So before, and this is another thing. I
Maybe
think-
Charlie na strip.
Yeah, but
You never know.
But to Peli, like I think
Hustle
my
gas.
2000 they don't know this. Or Peli journalist tip show a few years
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Not even a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, 2017, 18.
No,
Boy, Cadbury.
Yeah. Oh my, he's so rest in peace. Isn't it sad?
Era ka botsa ka banna ke nya go
Put
utlwa
that
eng.
aside.
Or banna ba etsa?
Cadbury ke monna.
Yeah, but
Oh,
now
Moses
I'm
Cadbury.
Charlie, no enjoy Cadbury.
No, again, I say enjoying Cadbury.
Yeah.
Panike ba enjoy. Atteridgeville never outsource.
Okay.
Bamo Atteridgeville.
Yeah.
By
Ne ba
that,
catere tsore na ba side.
not really. In closed doors.
Kemokola na
Bamo Atteridgeville na banya. Na one sign voice. They ba fetso wirela 1 2 3.
Okay. No,
Entse re tlhakantsa tsotlhe se ke nyaka re boe hanyane ne Charles
Hola.
if o na le mfana or o somonyane a lebeletseng gona bena a strugglang ka business o na le dream ya hae bona ke yena le one batho ba bona gore senya nako ka re wa half or maybe o lora thata ke eng so ka mmotsang gona bena.
Okay, the first thing or the best thing to do for yourself, if you want success, is to start.
Okay.
And besides that, sometimes una le batho ba eleng hore ba re bona,
Yeah.
ba tsaba hore approach.
Yeah,
And na ke timane ka information
know
because
that.
ke kry-ile opportunity from someone.
from someone, yeah.
So nka se re ke kry-ile opportunity from someone, fetsa fela nna ka tima ba bang opportunity.
yeah.
So now there's a lot of upcoming artists ba eleng hore ba nyaka go starta di clothing brands.
Yeah.
Ba tla go nna ka ba thusa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, 'cause
No, that's
I know,
nice.
and I've seen it, and ke rata le what you said kuma tomore, Tom. This thing ya hore Tom o fail,
Yeah.
maro tomile. O phala wa inahana
I
because
see
o
what you
fele so inahano sa yetsi.
Yeah, true. I think there's a white man who said it's better to fail having tried than to fail, but they're not having tried at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
Because when it's you end up in a situation where you regret ya ntho a zanga wa ira. Kampane o to tshole o itse
Because you will never know.
ke tutsi mo ke
Yeah,
like
because
you know it's
you'll
like
never
a
know.
failed
You
relationship.
have that question mark out, you will never know. What if Neo Samapi?
Exactly.
Maro ya abandoned, and that thing
True.
can haunt you for life.
Problem e ke le tsoho.
Man.
Problem e ke le tsoho. Batho ba they're afraid to fail.
Yeah.
And sometimes fail is a lesson. Failure man, failure uzame vie, failure uzame
You
hape.
sa calculate
Ah,
the
Gore
failure.
ke tseka. And one day we go no tsaya right.
One day o tlo fitla mo
Ka go ne re gala di aisle, ho pola re gala di aisle.
A
Go
zama
go
gala di
sakra
aisle.
ke di gates no ntse re bya.
O tletse
Go no nyaka ke
Ning,
ntse
a o tlala di aisle. O tletse ali.
Ke tletse di aisle nna le kolo ya stena. Le ntse re bya.
The time that daddy Ali no papa is.
Bathong. Santse ya bya. Please, re mo podcasting. Next papa is ke get di aisle. Ke get ka stena, ke get le gusha, ke get touch ka bolo ela ya re ira ka dikuranta le metsi.
Wa-
Nna le ngwanyana phelo.
Wa itse marandas.
Ka itse na o ntse re ke re le ela ba re keng suksuk ke getse le la ya ma fitlhelana ya gore o di fitlhe ka mara di dustbin ke le re go tlele
Ai,
di
ke a bo
dustbin
stouta le tipitla.
Hae, bona ne ba le stouta, na sampa.
Tsa iphitlha. Tsa iphitlha. So ke tsana go rena.
No problem.
No le ba
Thing is, problem go rwa le ba re a ke thomo itse ka jena.
And then
Okay, before le ya go re ke tsane mo.
yeah.
Ntho ke ratileng ka Charles. Kore business people ba bantši are accessible and ke problem. I like ntho I mentioned le ya hore o approachable o thusa batho ba ba. It's almost like I always call it the moral obligation that we have. It's almost like we're not to say somebody. All of us are to say somebody at some point. Ana motho ano thomanga no tsoa abele hadi o khano tsamao. So I like the fact that batho o kono o tipile batho re access e feeling ya competition e feeling ya go etsa it's a good thing. And I think le ba ba utlweletseng ngwana beno they know you can come to Charles. You know.
True. So Charles, as we've been speaking about starts and fail, what were the failures that you experienced, and how did you overcome all the challenges that came with starting a brand and building it? And papa o thomile ko di jong o rira di pleta then wa ira a chopla no Charles Greens a. So all these things like thing is selling thing, you know, and how did you fix those challenges, or how did you overcome the challenges that you faced?
Okay, first of all, when it comes to branding, softwares and what do you call this? Like software.
Yeah.
It's expensive. It's a graphic design.
Yeah.
But there's someone Muatrice reading as mentioned Libizula High. Taimano Desega cracker any software you can think of.
I don't think phone numbers are here for that.
So Daimani, I think Lena played a big role in my upbringing, bringing graphic design because Kena interesting softwares. You Corel Draw, Adobe Suite. The difficulty is software. The programs are difficult to apply. So again, I'm interesting my upbringing, and then all my designs are myself. My t-shirts and my clothing.
Wow.
So matata no kopana lo one gara in the process. La bona le mo maybe se le wa o tukukile bya.
Well, Kadijo, I started my own. Actually, I have my own business here. Kadijo gave it a Pellegrill Hub.
Pellegrill Hub,
Yeah, where I sell burgers,
gourmet
wings
burgers,
and
gourmet
chips,
burgers,
the ribs.
Yeah.
So, but at the moment, because I'm looking for a bigger place, a container nyana maybe, so I can business agadi jo kono continue.
Okay.
So langa business agaya black child e hola kamo the arc.
Kamo the arc. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Arre boleleng benong ra ko personal life. Charles wa posta ngwanyana.
Fitlile go.
One card, Charles. No, now one card because I believe in black love. One poster, when I see the last about the holiday in by time. Charles, to a black boy, or as you can see, Ronaldo Tonjiba discouraging love on social media. By time, the black boy, I want to go to civil mode or I tabo try hard. Because now I like that. I like those posts, and you've seen. I react to them because for now I feel especially for a black child, there's this thing here who I can't say the family. Harasa monna le mosadi. Understand? Re happy to say basadi ba etsa so, banna ba etsa so, and then a re go kopana mahara. And matata teng ama relationship. But when you see people like Charles, about display la hore romance ash. And about Charles, Barhopozar, Nagarnar, my boys to Mendraka, generation ella, so it's nice to honor personal generations that can. This arts young romance, come questions and make telling credit. So Charles are creative if I like a t-shirt. Can I do that? So can you refer to a black boy, especially one alling teller, Basaki Mawasa, Yini, or Mozare.
Timanu vele ka mukhomongi. Ikubile ona pile. Chelsea still believes in love.
Yeah.
Timanu trele cool.
Yeah.
so try kholo ka rona le roadblock
Yeah, I can ke go address le bale bo botlhe bale ba kanya go
So when as a believer in
circumvent.
love, why did it say how it will end in tears? When you don't care for that, what post?
no, I don't care. Very good words. I think okay, no good words about my personal life. Get out of a 12-year relationship whereby kenale bana ba babedi le my previous partner and the relationship I fela pila e fedile and no ke grele motho ra ratana ho monate so it's not I'm not gonna fall in love again because of my previous relationship didn't work out. Okay, shabe go botsa question. Ho kare o rekile pholo wa kra accident o ka se reke koleng case closed.
Simple.
I'm glad for that particular part because the argument there bang yona hantle we live one life in no tlhokofala
So
o tlo nnantse wena o lebeletse hore o tla disappoint what if I so disappointed then how I enjoy fun
True.
producer na rena go fedile
Awa, re sana go nako
a re fedile producer ka mo level lebila ka nyaka mo level one intimidate
No, how intimidate o jealous is.
yeah
O di mo ka reng ke le yena ntse mo.
ba ka re botsa re saletse ke 5 minutes. Ne?
a le re fedi refill so
No, ka re mo location nga se refill ke refilo.
Ba reng ka let.
refilling please reconnovate
So ka o ka chao so it's a lot of botsang in terms of marato mara o papa hapa on top of things. Ne?
Yeah.
Ngwana ba ba mathomonal ba kae?
Re thabile na le 12 o tshwara 13 on Monday. Yeah, and then the Trumpo tshwara 2 years.
Wait if ke mo
Boy,
gola
Nicole.
ngwana ho ke majaiva.
o mo bolela
Ngwana la ka
wena mo gopola kae
Na you go step mother
ke bone fela re ya go
Wait a re ba tleleng ba lo.
Okay, sorry.
I'm not going to stop you from dreaming. Anywho, moving on. Re thabile ke mone ka kana kwa di pellicula for right. Re ntse ready activation. She's a very talented dancer.
Yeah, she is.
And if ngwana ha o ka joka ho tsara papa, I want to do dance professionally. What would you advise be?
As a father, there's opportunities out there. Get lo try go mo linka le the right people.
That's nice.
For example, kamo re lengamo, there's a dance class, there's a dance school. Nga mo tlisa ka mo ke batho ba relevant for nna. Because as batho ba ileng hore ba tlo go muisa go stupung. Ba are o di bo folla da so re ka tshwara ka 6 savana. Ke mo tsa street ka re ba botse ngwana gore nna papa ka 6 savana wa afford ta hon rekela mara ka se reke 6 savana.
Ore ka ve.
Wena metsa thaba.
Mara ke nne la la fota. Ano tlo ekta bana?
Na ke chaila ke ka e monate ka Sotho.
That's why on Zamale.
Ba re dikobo di
wena,
khutshwane.
Zamale ke maelwa.
Small blankets.
small blankets yeah
The blankets are small.
blankets are near
Actually, Zamale ke ya
So
bona.
but what's nete yeah I think sometimes as parents re deny bana ba rena the opportunities by re nyaka bana ba rena ba ire dilo tse di nyakang ke rena not what they are passionate ka tsone. So na ke mone na my daughter is talented, she can dance. That is why I get nga mo linka le the schools are dancing and then I did dancing professionally whereby I got dancer to make a living. Not to class 6 bias go stupung.
Ana asa bereka go strip club.
No.
But that's also exotic dancing.
no
It is. Problem ko re ke tlo re ke ya ka kra a ke nyoko ya go re ngwana ka.
ona le I think series engo mo Netflix moto o tlhobola ke papa e mask a re nya ke lo tse bja ke lebetse ke yeah papa o ya go
club.
ha ro re ngwana ha ile no bereka go teng
Ke nne ba
ha ro mo
bitsa
tlhobola
Go Simple Souls, after Simple Souls ya ba.
wena wa khale simple souls ne ro mo
Yo, bo kwa khale.
wena o kwa khale simple souls
Kale ke le disturb go menate. Ne ke le ngwana wala o phela le teng a sanya ke.
yeah
Mara re ngele botse.
jump
La witse go Janiki.
yeah
Ka tangile dia bo.
that
At some point, I think Janiki is the only place where there's really no under 23.
Yeah.
Mara,
it is.
like it's okay mo lefatsheng ba re no under 18.
Yeah.
Mara Janiki na ba botsa no under 23.
Because Nafi Lord.
Wena o bolela ka under 23 nna ke tsene ke na le 30 ka kra bomme ba le ba ntebeletse le bontate wale bonta nka se le bomme ne ba ntebe bomme ne le tlhole different la bontate ne le
bona
fa no nyagang
Yeah.
nyagang ka mo ka bona ka re ke go plekeng e ro yeah. But no, Charles, it's quite a beautiful story, honestly speaking.
Thank you so much.
And I hope
So-
someone it inspires who may be thinking, because this is what this podcast is about also. Not just the fun, but also to inspire people to see real life people. Because Maraba aware of what? Now I know from entrepreneurial background where Mama how. I mean, just as late as I think 91. You were the only shop in neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Good meat, nice meat.
Regular
All this,
quality.
and you know what I love? We posted I was stranded. Next day, go krana makokai. Next day, I know, oh, Charles Arbabuti today. Raya go rakrana marabasha. Those sort of things. Somebody who's really active in Mahara business. But we also want the youngsters to absorb what Charles and whoever is going to come as a guest to understand, Lori. It's not an easy journey, but it's possible.
True.
It's doable.
It is.
True. Wait, Charles, I want you to tell us about the arc and how if you clear young more, like if you clear young to open more, okay, Nakamara the arc, or he's a black child there for the arc.
Okay, about the arc, there's actually there was 6 of us, 6 entrepreneurs that were chosen who were be a part of the arc. And us being here, it was a trial run. But for us, this is home.
No?
It was a trial run, us given this space to showcase what we do. So, I don't know what
So, who clear bang or rocket? When you clear bang would decide to run your kitty.
I got decided okay, okay, this brand belongs come. All the brands that link come with the arc,
Sustainable.
they belong come with the arc. I think Pila, if we had an opportunity to showcase what we do on a bigger scale, we would do that. This is the Black Child t-shirt. This t-shirt gets 250. I call this a classic logo because this is where this is the first logo. Yeah, Black Child. So Black Child Tomile, and then I evolved from this. Gawanali other designs. So there's a lot of designs. Nakari invited in Namu. Kena Charles Greens Masubulele logo Facebook.
Charles, we've really appreciated you being here with us. You know what, Kabona, this is one of the official ones.
Yeah.
Because they get us kaje because I start 2015 this day, 2018 this day, you know. I want us to tell you about you.
2017, man.
2017.
Yeah,
Okay, so please tell us about your shirts. Give us the.
No, it's a t-shirt.
Normal.
Yeah.
Okay, give it guys.
Get 250 rand.
Yeah.
No, continue.
Get 250.
Yeah.
And then?
Okay, this is I call this a classic logo because this is where Black Child started. So this one get 250, and then I have other designs, multicolors. So my price range is from 250 to 300. So I also do caps, bucket hats, sweaters, and hoodies.
And I also heard a specific like design or whatever. You still
I can make it
also
for
do
you,
that?
yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So where can we reach you? Like people who want your stuff, back guy or bophone guy or what text guy?
Okay, I only use one number, which is 071-215-6186. It's my WhatsApp number, and on Facebook, Charles Greens Masubulele, and my on Instagram, Black Child WXN.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, then for the ag.
Oh yeah, and sorry.
Hey.
And okay, if you unyaga physically, on Gragung Como Village, first floor go the arc. That's where if you unyaga physically, on Gramote.
So tabari back at the million.
Tabadi bucket headed to me leg to my Black Child, man.
Serious.
I got to my t-shirt fail.
And son.
Nyana.
Kiak.
No, kya? Kya how is no way patel?
Okay.
When I learned before utswala
Yeah.
this whole thing, I want to know utswala. When I learned I think le originated in Matrixville. But le berekisa ke basadi, but le understand ke bana. Ba le bitsa ho traisa. O nyo kon traisa. It won't work.
Life.
Go traisa ka.
I go to kya.
Nna ke ngwanyana sa bona mara a ke itse o traisa ko wirang. Anywho, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Charles, for coming through. We appreciate you. Hoping Rico wanna happen. Maybe now when you branched into another business, I give you something.
Thank you for having me. If you're going to have her maybe on a comedy level, let them pose.
Yeah,
What can I have?
our responsibility.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. So that is all we have for you for today. Make sure that you stay tuned to us, interact with us on Facebook, it's Pellyville Podcast, Twitter, Pellyville Podcast, Instagram, Pellyville Podcast, and we are here on YouTube where you can get the full episodes. We have shots for you on TikTok also at the Pellyville Podcast. So more YouTube, Pellyville Podcast, and also don't forget to follow the ARC and know what's happening around the ARC. Le black child to te le mo follow mo Facebook, Charles Masubulele, Charles Green. Masubulele. My name is V Royalty. Yeah, bole.
And the men say about Charles Green. But no, can live with elephant. Green grunte. Why not sell grunte?
Abait.
Green
is
I
money.
thought it's Scottish or something.
Charles Green.
Because I remember there's a particular outfit there, beer or something.
Yeah, no.
It had that whole Charles in it. Now I thought it was
Charles Glass.
Charles Glass, Charles Green.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
No. So, make sure that you join us again for the next podcast. We'll be talking to probably Motwa Blaro. Get to know more about this brand because I don't think most of us know Hora Blaro Eteng and Emo Peli. Brian, how do you want to say goodbye? Come, Kofel.
Yeah, it's been good. Thank you. Join us again soon. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please check us on the socials. And yeah.
Control. See you next time.